Hello students, welcome back to our channel. We are discussing 10th class maths 3rd chapter polynomials. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the fourth problem from exercise 3.3. The fourth problem given as verify that 1, minus 1 and 3 are the zeros of the cubic polynomial x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3, and then verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So here a cubic polynomial, that is x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3 is given, and we need to verify that the values 1, minus 1 and 3 are the zeros of this cubic polynomial or not. If they are the zeros of this cubic polynomial, then we need to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of this cubic polynomial. So let us first verify whether the given three values, that are 1, minus 1 and 3, are the zeros of this cubic polynomial or not. So how can we verify this? Simply by substituting the given values in the place of variable x and simplifying that, we see whether we get the value as 0 or not. If we get the value as 0, then we say the substituted value is the 0 of the given cubic polynomial, otherwise it is not. So for that, let us substitute the first value, that is 1. By substituting 1 in the place of x, we get p of 1 equals to 1 power 3 plus 3 into 1 power 2 minus 1 minus 3, and simplifying this, 1 cube equals to 1 and plus 3 into 1 square equals to 1 and minus 1 and minus 3. Now here again, if we simplify this, we get 1 plus 3 into 1 equals to 3 and minus 1 minus 3. Now here by adding 1 plus 3 we get 4, and by adding minus 1 and minus 3 we get minus 4, and by simplifying this we get 0. So we get p of 1 equals to 0. So by substituting 1 in the place of variable x, we get the polynomial value as 0. That means the given value 1 is the 0 of the given polynomial. Now similarly, let us substitute the next given value, that is minus 1. So by substituting minus 1 in the place of x, we get minus 1 whole power 3 plus 3 into minus 1 whole power 2 minus minus 1 minus 3. Now if we simplify this, we get minus 1 power 3 equals to minus 1 and plus 3 into here minus 1 square equals to plus 1. So we get 3 into 1, and next we have minus into minus 1, which becomes plus 1 and minus 3. Now again simplifying this, we get minus 1 plus 3 into 1 equals to plus 3 plus 1 minus 3. So here we have two positive numbers and two negative numbers. So by adding two positive integers, that are 3 and 1, we get positive 4, and by adding two negative numbers, that are minus 1 and minus 3, we get minus 4. So now what is the result that we get? 0. By substituting minus 1 in the place of x, we get the polynomial value as 0. Therefore we can say minus 1 is also the 0 of the given polynomial. Now let us substitute the third value, that is 3, in the place of variable x. So by substituting minus 3 in the place of x, we get minus 3 whole power 3 plus 3 into minus 3 whole power 2 minus into minus 3 and minus 3. Now here if we simplify this, minus 3 whole power 3 equals to minus 27, and plus 3 into minus 3 whole power 2 will become 9, and minus into minus 3 will become plus 3 and minus 3. Here again if we simplify this, we get minus 27, and the next we have 3 into 9, which equals to plus 27, and we have plus 3 and minus 3. So here the sum of minus 27 plus 27 will become 0, and plus 3 minus 3 will become 0. So we get 0 plus 0, which equals to 0. So by substituting minus 3 in the place of x, we get the polynomial value as 0. That means minus 3 makes the given polynomial value as 0. Hence, therefore we can say minus 3 is also the 0 of the given polynomial. So therefore the given three values 1, minus 1 and 3 are the zeros of this cubic polynomial, that is x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3. Now we have the three zeros, and let us verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of this cubic polynomial. So for that, let us take alpha equals to 1, beta equals to minus 1 and gamma equals to minus 3. So here we are assuming the three zeros of this cubic polynomial as alpha, beta, gamma. Now let us first verify the relationship, that is the sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to, so here what is alpha? 1, and beta equals to minus 1 and gamma equals to minus 3. So let us add these three zeros. 1 plus minus 1 plus minus 3, and here if we simplify this, we get 1 plus minus 1 equals to 0 and plus into minus 3. So we get here 0 minus 3, which equals to minus 3. So the sum of the zeros we get as minus 3, and this minus 3 can also be written as minus 3 by 1. So now here inside the bracket we have 3, positive 3, which is nothing but it is the x square coefficient, and 1 is the x cube coefficient. So we can write this as minus x square coefficient by x cube coefficient, which is nothing but minus b by a, minus b by a. So now we verified the sum of the zeros, and we get minus x square coefficient by x cube coefficient. Now let us verify the product of the zeros. So the product of the zeros, that is alpha into beta into gamma equals to, so here we have to multiply all the three zeros. So by multiplying 1 into minus 1 into minus 3, and by multiplying all these three zeros we get 1 into minus 1 minus 1, minus 1 into minus 3 we get positive 3. And this positive 3 can be written as minus into minus 3 by 1. So here inside the bracket we have minus 3, which is nothing but it is a constant term, and 1, which is nothing but it is x cube coefficient. So we can write this as minus constant by x cube coefficient, which is nothing but minus d by a. So we verified the product of the zeros. Now let us verify the sum of the product of the zeros taken two at a time, that is alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha. Here we are going to take the sum of the product of the zeros that are taken two at a time. So first alpha into beta, that is 1 into minus 1, and plus beta into gamma, that is minus 1 into minus 3, and next gamma into alpha, that is minus 3 into 1. Now first multiplying we get 1 into minus 1 equals to minus 1, and plus minus 1 into minus 3 we get positive 3, and next minus 3 into minus 1 we get minus 3. Now here if we simplify this, we get minus 1 plus 3 plus into minus 3 equals to minus 3. So now here again if we simplify this, plus 3 minus 3 will becomes 0, so we get minus 1 as the result. So what is the sum of the product of the zeros that are taken two at a time? It is equals to minus 1. Now this minus 1 can be written as minus 1 by 1, and here minus 1 it is related with the x coefficient, and in the denominator we have 1 which is related with x cube coefficient. So we can write this as minus x coefficient by x cube coefficient, which is nothing but c by a. So hence we verified the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of given cubic polynomial. So this is all enough for today. We will meet in our next video. Till then, bye. Thank you.